This is breaking news.
Good afternoon. I'm Jessica Moore. We are back with more in the breaking news. The trial of Senator Bob Menendez after more than 9 weeks of testimony. He has just been found guilty by a jury of his peers on charges that he accepted lavish bribes in exchange for official acts. This is a major verdict, unprecedented for a sitting senator. Menendez's home was raided back in June of 2022. The FBI uncovering $480,000 in cash stuffed in envelopes and hidden inside closets. The senator faced bribery, extortion charges. He was accused of acting as a foreign agent to benefit the governments of Qatar and Egypt. Sentencing has yet to be announced. Let's get back out to Alice Gaynor. Alice is outside the federal courthouse. Alice, we were just talking on the stream a few minutes ago about sort of the inner workings of this trial. I know that it's a lot to ask you to do this again, but can you walk us through some of the jury questions that they had? Talk to me a little bit about what Bob Menendez's demeanor was when that verdict was handed down, from what you're hearing.
Sure, Jessica, and you mentioned sentencing. We just found out it's been scheduled for October 29th. That is per my colleague Lisa Rosner, who is standing at a side back entrance, hoping to speak with some of the jurors once they are released from the federal courthouse. Again, I just want to set the scene behind me. That is the main entrance. You can see all the cameras, all the reporters. We're waiting to see if Senator Bob Menendez exits anytime soon or if his other two defendants exit. They've been speaking to reporters in the morning. They've had pretty positive attitudes. I'm told by reporters in the courtroom when the verdict was read, Senator Bob Menendez had no reaction. So far, the jury deliberated for a total of about 13 hours before this verdict was announced. They got the case late on Friday, deliberated for about 3 hours on Friday. They sent one note asking for a charger for a laptop. The laptop is what they used to view any of the exhibits that were presented in the case. Yesterday, on Monday, the second day of deliberations, the first full day of deliberations, they sent a total of 3 notes. That first note was very interesting, people thought, because they asked whether a not guilty verdict on a single count needed to be unanimous. The judge said, of course, you need to be unanimous on each count and for each defendant, because remember, there are 3 defendants in this case, not just Senator Bob Menendez, but also 2 New Jersey businessmen. We've got Fred Davies, a real estate developer, and Wael Hanna. There's a 3rd businessman involved, Jose Uribe. He pleaded guilty and testified against them at trial. Back to yesterday, the second note the jury sent was requesting some time outside. They just wanted 10 minutes to go out on the terrace on the 8th floor and just breathe some fresh air. The 3rd note sought clarification on counts 11 and 12. Those were bribery counts, and I want to read them to you. It's bribery actions to benefit Fred Davies and Qatar. So basically, it was alleged, and now he's been found guilty, that Davies gave Menendez, his then girlfriend, now wife, gold bars, cash, in exchange for Menendez's political power. They say that Menendez intervened in a criminal prosecution against Davies, and that he also introduced Davies to a member of the royal family in Qatar, and that person then invested in Davies' real estate project. So again, jury deliberations about 12, 13 hours before they reached that verdict. It was read a short time ago. Still waiting to find out what the verdict was for the other 2 defendants, but Senator Robert Menendez guilty on all counts. Jessica?
Compare, in your opinion, Alice, to the trials that you and I have covered with the former president, Donald Trump. I mean, not the same level of political notoriety, but this is a senator who's had that seat since 2006. I can imagine there's some kind of, there's a lot of people down there, a lot of interest in this case.
Yes, compared to the former president on trial, not as crowded. The courtroom not as crowded. I was able to go in and out and get a seat. I didn't have to go to an overflow room. I want to talk about the jury makeup for a moment, if I can. 6 men, 6 women, ranging in age from 27 to 68 years old. Very diverse. You know, his demeanor, Senator Menendez, has been, I wouldn't say upbeat, but he's maintained a positive outlook anytime he comes and goes and speaks to reporters who shout questions to him in the morning. He says, you know, he has faith in God. He has faith in the jury. You know, yesterday he said that the jury notes their questions seemed to indicate this wasn't as simple a case as prosecutors were making it seem to them. You know, from my standpoint, we were not in the jury room. We don't know necessarily what these notes totally mean. To me, it seemed like they were just struggling with, you know, the judge's instructions to them on how exactly to reach the verdict on a specific count. It doesn't necessarily mean they weren't sure how they felt about it. They were just asking very specific questions, clarifications on if this meant this, should they do this.
No, that makes a lot of sense. You mentioned 6 men and 6 women. I know during the trial it's hard to get information about the jurors. Hopefully we'll get that as they leave the courthouse. But have you heard anything about the makeup other than just the gender?
So we have Latinos, Latinas on this jury. We have Black Americans, we have white Americans on this jury. Again, it is a very diverse jury. It's a jury that has been paying attention. That is one thing that attorneys have noted. They have been engaged. They have been taking notes. And again, they deliberated for roughly a dozen or so hours.
Yeah, definitely thorough. All right, Alice Gaynor, thank you so much.